Why is it that even though you use an assessment in your selection process, sometimes once the person comes on, it feels like you are way off on whether or not this person's going to be a good fit in the organization? Well, a lot of times that's just because you're using a single science assessment. By that we mean most of them out there are behavior-based. So it looks at, is this person an extrovert or an introvert, an analytic or a creative? That's helpful to know, but people are more than one-dimensional.
Yeah, we're both extroverts, but we're so different.
Jack, if you're both extroverts, how could you possibly be different?
Well, I like to bark at everybody. He just likes to lick them to death.
Oh, well that's interesting. Thanks, Chet. So if you're using just by itself, Predictive Index, OAD, McQuaig, Haig, DISC, all by itself, it's not going to give you enough information. People are more than one-dimensional. So we know that just because somebody's an extrovert and somebody's an introvert, there's not going to be conflict on the job. A lot of the tension or the synergy comes from how their motivators are aligned. What about their critical thinking? If they're dumb as a pet rock, it's not going to help you even if their behaviors are right. They can just be a really, really nice person. As Goldie Hawn said in the movie Protocol, am I one of those really, really nice people that just doesn't get it? You don't need that on your team. So we use critical thinking. We also use workplace motivators to help us understand culture fit. We understand emotional intelligence. We have to look at so many different personal skills and things like this that it's more than one-dimensional. If you've used those assessments over time, you'll understand, yeah, people like them because they're easy to read. Well, you know the story about I'm looking for my contacts over in this room because the lighting's better, but I lost my contact in that room. That doesn't help you. Like just because it's easy doesn't mean it's the right thing. And you could inadvertently be ruling out the very people who would be extraordinary people on your team. If their behaviors are close, not exactly what you're looking for, but their critical thinking is strong. Their motivators are on the mark. Their emotional intelligence is extraordinary. They can compensate for their behaviors being slightly off way easier than someone who just has all the behaviors but misses the mark on everything else. So think about what a real superstar looks like on your team and then figure out what assessments are going to help you measure for those characteristics.